Imagine this. You've just spent an unforgettable evening with a woman who lights up your world. Laughter echoes through the night, secrets are whispered under the stars. And there's a spark, an undeniable chemistry that makes your heart race. But as the evening draws to a close and you part ways, a question lingers in your mind. Will she miss you when you're not around? What if I told you there are psychological tricks, powerful yet subtle strategies that can make her yearn for your presence even more? Today, we're diving deep into 5 psychological tricks that can transform your connection, create longing, and leave her thinking about you long after you've said goodbye. So, if you want to learn how to cultivate that magnetic pull, stick around. Before we get into the details, let's understand why creating a sense of longing can be so impactful. In our fast-paced world, connections often feel fleeting, yet when we make someone feel a sense of absence, it can trigger emotions that make them reevaluate their feelings for us. Longing is a powerful emotion. It makes us reflect, reminisce, and ultimately crave more. So whether you're trying to reignite a spark with someone you've known for a while, or you're looking to create a new connection, these tricks can help enhance your relationship. Trick 1. Create emotional experiences. The first trick is about creating emotional experiences. Think back to some of the most memorable moments in your life. Were they mundane? Probably not. They were filled with excitement, adventure, or profound emotion. Now picture your interactions with her in the same light. Instead of just going out for coffee or a casual dinner, why not plan something extraordinary? Let's say you take her to a hidden gem in the city, a small art gallery with captivating pieces, or a cozy restaurant that serves the best food she's ever tasted. When you create these experiences, you're not just filling a calendar, you're filling her memory with vibrant moments tied to you. Maybe you take her for a sunset hike, sharing stories and laughter as the sun paints the sky with colors. Those emotional highs create a bond that makes her think of you when she recalls those thrilling moments. But it's not just about the activity itself, it's also how you engage during these experiences. Be present. Listen attentively. Share your thoughts and feelings. The deeper the emotional connection, the stronger the longing when you're apart. The next time she's reminded of that beautiful sunset or that quirky restaurant, she'll think of you and miss your presence in those moments. Trick 2. Be a little mysterious. Moving on to our second trick, being a little mysterious. In a world saturated with social media and constant updates, a bit of mystery can be refreshing. When you reveal everything about yourself, you leave little room for intrigue. Instead, sprinkle in some enigma. For example, during your conversations, share fascinating anecdotes, but leave certain details open-ended. Perhaps you mention a thrilling trip you took, but don't go into the specifics of what happened. This creates a natural curiosity within her, prompting her to think about your experiences, wanting to know more. You might say something like, "I had this wild adventure in Thailand. You wouldn't believe what happened on the island." And then pause. This pause invites her to ask questions, turning the conversation into a game of discovery. Being mysterious doesn't mean being secretive. It's about revealing your personality gradually. Let her discover your layers over time. When she finds herself piecing together the puzzle of who you are, she'll start to crave those interactions, making her miss you when you're not around. It's the thrill of not knowing everything that keeps her engaged and longing for more. Trick 3. The power of absence. Now, let's explore our third trick, the power of absence. This may sound counterintuitive, but sometimes less is more. You've probably heard the phrase, out of sight, out of mind. But what if we flipped it? The truth is, absence can enhance presence. Imagine this. You've been hanging out regularly, sharing wonderful moments. Then, unexpectedly, you pull back a little. Perhaps you take a short trip or get busy with work, creating a little distance. This absence creates a void, and when she realizes that she misses your company, it triggers a longing. You see, when you're always available, it's easy to take your presence for granted. But when you step away, She's reminded of the joy and connection you brought into her life. The next time you see her, the excitement will be palpable. She'll be eager to catch up, share stories, and rekindle the connection you both enjoyed. It's in that brief absence that she's had time to reflect on the positive experiences you've shared, making her appreciate your presence even more. Trick 4. Show genuine interest. Our fourth trick is all about showing genuine interest. In a world where people often feel overlooked, being truly interested in someone can make all the difference. This doesn't just mean asking questions, it's about actively engaging in her life and making her feel valued. When you talk to her, don't just skim the surface, dive deep into her passions, her dreams, and her experiences. Ask her about her favorite book, her hobbies, or her aspirations. Listen attentively and share your thoughts as well. When she feels that you care about her opinions and experiences, it creates a strong emotional bond. Picture this. After a long day, she's had a tough time at work. When you ask her how her day went, your genuine interest can be a breath of fresh air. You listen, validate her feelings, and even share your own experiences related to her story. This level of connection makes her feel understood and cherished, and when you're not around, she'll miss that comforting presence, the one who truly cares about what she has to say. Trick 5. Be positive and fun. Finally, we arrive at our last trick, being positive and fun. Life can be challenging, and we all need a bit of lightness now and then. By bringing positivity and joy into her life, you become the person she looks forward to seeing. Think about the moments when you've shared laughter or spontaneous fun. Perhaps you shared a joke, watched a hilarious movie together, or danced like no one was watching. These moments not only create joyful memories, but also build a positive association with your presence. When she thinks about the fun times you've had together, she'll miss that energy when you're not around. You could be the one who brightens her day with a funny meme or a light-hearted conversation. This playful dynamic is what keeps the relationship lively and engaging. Connecting the dots. So, let's connect the dots here. Each of these psychological tricks, creating emotional experiences, being a little mysterious, embracing the power of absence, showing genuine interest, and maintaining positivity, works together to enhance the connection you share. It's about fostering a bond that goes beyond the surface, making her crave the depth and joy that you bring into her life. By mastering these tricks, you're not just trying to make her miss you, you're building a meaningful relationship that is rooted in understanding, excitement, and emotional connection. It's about creating a dynamic where both of you feel valued and appreciated, allowing the relationship to flourish naturally. As we wrap up this journey through the 5 psychological tricks to make any woman miss you, remember that the key is authenticity. These strategies are not about manipulation. They're about cultivating genuine connections that lead to deeper feelings. When you engage in emotional experiences, maintain an air of mystery, utilize the power of absence, show sincere interest, and bring joy into her life, you're not just making her miss you, you're enriching the relationship in ways that will leave lasting impressions. Thank you for joining me today. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you tried any of these tricks before? What strategies have worked for you in your relationships? I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, keep those connections strong and continue to foster the magic that makes relationships thrive.